So, as a follow-up of my earlier video of my Indian Bank IDO experience, um, so there were few more questions which were asked, which I did not cover in my last video. So one was they told me to tell like whatever you know about the banks. So a simple question. Okay, having studied so much for the whole day, then after having asked this question, I just told that there are commercial banks as well as your scheduled commercial banks, unscheduled commercial banks, then rural banks. So these commercial banks come under RBI, and rural banks come under the NABARD. Then I told that. About this core banking solution, one concept which says that you don't need to go to that particular branch, and having worked in at TCS at the SBI Global IT Center, so we were involved in this core banking solution project where we used to handle the SMS notifications. So I have the first hand experience of that. So this was some basic thing which I told about the banking. Also they asked me that how nowadays like data is more and more used, so how it is how it comes under this operations research field, this data analysis, data analytics thing. I told that yeah, data is very important, and whenever you want to do any modeling exercise or any optimization model or anything you want to make, we need some data to back it up. Okay, so talking about my own example, I have gave my own example of this simulation, modeling analysis of burn center, where I had tried to optimize the number of beds based on the performance measures of utilization and the coverage. Utilization means the what is the utilization of the percentage of time when at least one bed is empty. So to maximize both this, so I wanted to have a trade-off. So for that we had gathered data of last 5 years of patients, anonymous data. Mm, so this was one example which I quoted. Okay, then next is so this was about the question which they asked. Then regression analysis I was not able to tell. I said that I don't work on upon it, but I should have told them that regression analysis is that we based on past data we do some trend analysis. Okay, try to analyze the future trend. Simplex analysis, how many, what is there a number of limit on the number of variable independent variables. I was I was not able to answer. I took a pause and then he switched to the next yeah question. Apart from this um, about the joining thing, he asked that whether you will be able to join, how will you be able to manage. That was one thing. And yeah, so this was it mainly. Okay, for my 15 to 20 minutes. Yeah, regarding my college, he asked, is it a BIT Durg, is it a private college or a government college? People are very much interested in knowing whether your college is a private one or a government one. Okay, I don't want to know the details apart from this, but they just want to know. Try to judge you according to that. So that is there. They inquired about, is there, how is this direct PhD thing possible? Okay, apart from your without having MTech degree. So yeah, of course, if they asked that is there any opportunity like to get absorbed in IIT Bombay itself after a PhD, then I told that yeah, at least you need 2 to 3 years of postdoc according to the current trend, and then you can apply as a fresh candidate for faculty positions. But I am not interested in. I'm more interested in towards the industry jobs, so that is not for me. So that this is what I told. Yeah, so this is how my interview went. There was some of the questions which I did not cover last time, so I thought of covering it. So now it's not in my hand. Let's see. My job was to tell them that yeah, I am currently doing PhD, because that is the reality, right? Like I'm doing it. So why bother? I'll just tell what the reality is. They'll take if they want. If not, something other waits for me. Okay, thanks.